ventilated seats, which sadly in this segment it is a little bit harder to find. You can see the seats offer like a 12-way power adjustment with a two-person memory function as well, which is definitely nice. I love the interior of the regular A3 and S3, and obviously this is no exception. It's basically the same thing. In terms of the materials on the door panels here, you can see this is a slightly padded soft touch injection molded plastic. You have real aluminum trim for the door handle, which has a really nice hefty feel. Padded area over here, you have suede Alcantara here, and the window controls, they have a nice satisfying click, which is what you expect from Audi. My tester also has the tech package that includes the Bang & Olufsen stereo, which sounds great in case you guys get tired of listening to that lovely 5-cylinder engine. Now getting inside, stepping in, you can see obviously this is a sedan. It has a lower step-in height, but once you get in, it fits like a glove for me. In fact, this car just feels really, really comfortable in general. Getting in and shutting the door, it has a nice solid sounding thunk. And then when you want to start the vehicle up, you can see the button to fire up the engine is right here by the shifter. And you can see all of the tech stuff that you expect from today's modern cars is basically here. You have a 12.3-inch digital cockpit display over here, and then you also have Audi's new 10.1-inch display here that includes their new Audi MMI interface, which is wireless for the CarPlay and Android Auto, and it's also a touchscreen. So again, it all works well. And I also like how in the A3 family, you don't have the fussy dual screen layout. Instead, you have traditional hard buttons for the climate control, for your drive mode selector. You have a wireless phone charging pad here, and then you can see here the way this looks is all relatively easy to use. The Audi interface is really easy to use, and it includes things, like I said, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is definitely nice. The GPS function, you can see it's Google Earth, which looks really good. You can also, if you'd like, put the Google Earth display over here in the actual full digital cockpit right here, which definitely makes it look very modern. The cool thing about this is you can basically customize the way these gauges look to your liking, which I'll come back to in just a moment. Let's talk about the interior materials, because you can see here, this has a soft touch injection molded plastic, which is nice. There's also a carbon fiber trim here. This is not aluminum though. This looks like silver painted plastic, which remember, this is the cheapest way to get into an RS family. So you have to expect the interior materials aren't going to be the absolute best. You can see that same plastic silver trim also carried over here to the center console. I do like the aluminum pedals, which is definitely nice. And then you can see here, this has the newer Audi shifter, which has the little toggle that some people may not like. This was first, I believe, introduced in the Volkswagen, or I'm sorry, in the Porsche 911. And then you can see here, this has some touch controls for the skip and the power button, and also this is also a volume knob where you can kind of just rotate your finger around this, which is actually kind of cool. It works well. There is some piano black plastic that's going to show fingerprints, but at least Audi did keep it a little bit to a minimum, which is definitely nice. I had my phone connected here earlier. Let's see if I can try to get it to reconnect. If you guys haven't seen what it looks like, just watch my Audi S3 video. That actually will show what the wireless CarPlay looks like. Of course, right now while I'm trying to shoot this video, it's not connecting, but maybe it'll connect later on. Down here in the center console, you can see electronic parking brake, cup holders. This right here is kind of just a hard plastic material. This is also a padded armrest, which is nice. If you want to open this up, you can see, don't know why that wouldn't open, but you can see there's a little bit of storage right here, which is nice. And there's actually no power outlets over here. You just have power outlets down here, which you can see there's 2 USB-C charging ports. The seats are also pretty comfortable and supportive. I wish that they were cooled, however. They do have an extendable thigh support over here, which is nice. And you can see there's the CarPlay. It decided to come up. The screen resolution, it looks great. The quality looks great. It's also relatively quick and snappy.